so for this scene, you are going to pretend to sink into the ground. Got it! I know that this is the 30th take, but wait! What happened to your costume? Huh? Oh, I got hungry. Spirit! I said you couldn't eat your seed costume until we were done. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You're never thinking, that's part of the problem. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. I'll just have the costume team make you another one. I'll be right back. Stay here and, yeah, stay here. Boy, you sound testy today. I know that kids think Spirit's funny, but he's so frustrating to work with during filming. Oh, come on, he's not that bad. He just gets forgetful and he's a bit clumsy.
Oops, I hope that vase wasn't important.
He broke our only vase! I just walked away for 2 seconds. How could he? Let's take a deep breath. But I'm at the end of my rope. At this point, I'd rather work with Lucy.
Words I thought I'd never hear. He must be losing his mind.
Aren't you the one always teaching kids about the importance of forgiveness? Well, yes, but sometimes it's just difficult. And I'm good at saying what to do, but when it's in the moment, the feelings can overcome your brain. You know, you're always telling us Bible stories to help our problems. Today, I'm going to tell you one. Huh? To me? Of course! We've been focusing on parables, the stories Jesus told to present a message about our relationship with God and with each other. And there's a parable that fits your struggle perfectly. When one of the disciples asks how many times they need to forgive their neighbor. This is the parable of the unforgiving servant. Once there was a master who owned a large amount of land and wealth. This master had servants that worked for him in exchange for goods. One of his servants owed a lot of money and couldn't pay the master. The servant begged for more time to earn the money. The master pitied this servant and canceled the debt. The servant was free to go with no more debt. As the servant was heading out, he ran into a fellow servant that owed him some money. Instead of taking the master's example of forgiveness, the servant grabbed the second one and demanded the money back. The second servant pleaded for more time, but the first servant refused. Even though the master showed him kindness, he did not do the same to his fellow servant. When the master heard what had happened, he called the first servant back.
You wicked servant! I canceled all that debt of yours because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on your fellow servant just as I had on you?
The servant that could not find forgiveness in his own heart was thrown into jail, and there he remained until he could pay off the debt he owed to the master.
That's how the story ends? That's so sad!
Oh, don't start crying, Gravy. Not every story can have a happy ending. I see the point through that parable. The master was God. Through Jesus, we have been forgiven of the debt of our sins, and yet we still go around and seem unable to show that same mercy and compassion with those around us. Like how I was getting upset at Spirit. I knew you'd catch on. There's a reason why you're the Bible story dog after all. Oh, I hope it's not too late to apologize to Spirit. I'm sure it isn't. Spirit's always willing to have a talk. Can you still make that costume? Yeah, no problem.
29, 20 billion, 20 trillion.
Spirit? Look, I'm sorry for being so hard on you. You're doing your best, and I haven't been a good boss or a good friend. I know you'll slip up once, or a lot, but I'll forgive those. Will you forgive me for being such a jerk?
I'm not sure what you're apologizing for, but okay, I forgive your jerkiness.
Oh, thanks, Spirit. So, you ready to try one more take?
Yeah, let's do it. I got Avery to make you a new costume.
Oh boy! And thus concludes a series of parable videos. What raw emotion, what deep context,